anything that is illegal is possible through that website.
That I have to adhere to these rules, that I'm not allowed to be who I kind of truly am.
Even though the dark web is hidden as well, it really shows individuals themselves are hidden.
No, I'm not scared of the dark web at all. I'm scared of people.
Yeah, well, as the web as a whole, there is the internet, and within the internet itself is the World Wide Web. That is one layer of the internet, and then that can be broken up into the surface layer, the deep web, and the dark web itself. The surface web is about 4% or 4 to 5% of the overall content of the web, and then you'll have the deep web itself, which makes up 96 to 95% of the web really, and then within the deep web itself is the dark web. Then it's hidden on purpose because the people who are using the dark web, they don't want to be known, they want to be left anonymous. It was established so people could freely kind of share information and share content or selling of illegal things, illicit things, without really being traced. You're able to basically buy or sell anything that is illegal is possible through that website. For example, the selling of drugs, or we'll say child pornography or child trafficking.
Alpha being market, and there's a lot more. That's one of the biggest ones, and if you go onto that, you can get anywhere from drug paraphernalia to drugs to like guns. You can get maybe like machete and so on it. It's everything you can imagine. Kind of human trafficking, and like things like maybe Class A drugs like heroin, that kind of stuff. When I found this site of like crime scene photos, the photo I saw firstly was of a woman in this kind of like, she had this like white sheet over her, but it was only kind of half covering her. And she was torn to shreds, like she had stab wounds and just covered in dirt. And it's shocking, but once you look at it, you can't look away. A lot of people, especially for me, it's started off with curiosity to just go on and look and see what's there, and then more so from that, what you can actually do on it. So like in terms of maybe moving over to the hacking terms and stuff, that the freedom you have on it, I think that's a big thing, mainly for me, is the freedom that you have, that you're not held back by any rules or regulations that society have set out.
Well, the content in the dark web and everything is purposely hidden. So if you are accessing anything to do with the dark web, you're there for a purpose. You know, you have an intent to use this. Like,
for me anyway, going onto the dark web is kind of a way to escape this kind of box that I've been put in from since when I was a child, that I have to adhere to these rules, that I'm not allowed to be who like I kind of truly am. Whereas the dark web opens that up for you and lets you go on and be whatever you want.
well, in terms of the dark web, there is no legality. It's completely illegal.
Like stuff that you want to buy on it, that's also kind of like, society tells you you're not allowed to have this. That's why, like, it's nice going onto it, because then you can go on and you can just do whatever you want. So I think that's why it's becoming popular of late.
It's very hard to kind of know the type of people because it can range vastly, because it may be individuals who you know really well.
Like they're in this big group and they have like they're all these kind of computer geniuses and stuff like that. Like that's not true. Like to go onto the dark web and to do all this.
There is different levels of hackers, and the thing with hackers is that the majority of hackers, not I won't say the majority, but like hackers can range from anybody who's in their bedroom and who has the available software to bring down a system, and they could be like maybe 18-year-olds, maybe younger, who are just doing it for the thrill to see can they beat the system. And then you can have other hackers where they are there professionally to exploit a system to either obtain sensitive information, like maybe customers' accounts or sensitive information, or to actually bring down a service themselves.
Yeah, no, there was definitely a kind of a thrill factor about it at the beginning. Once you start taking part in like hacking groups and stuff like that on it, and when you actually start and go like targeting other people's sites just to see what you can do, that's quite exciting.
A few of them try to hack a system to kind of go, oh, I've hacked the system to know this system isn't as secure as people thought. And there can be that kind of maybe one-up where, that maybe hackers are trying to do better than what other hackers have done. And a lot of it can be popularity.
It's more so that I can go on it and just kind of prove to myself what I can do and prove to other users like that, yeah, I'm better than you. Like, that's the simple fact that I'm just the better person and you're just not as good as me.
You don't know who someone truly is. There's always a side to someone that is unknown, which is kind of hidden, which kind of correlates to the dark web. It's a bit kind of scary, really. It kind of puts a moral onto it, really, where it's kind of like that there's people who do this on a really daily basis, who partake in illegal activity, and to them it's if it's the norm, as if it's normal, where it really isn't.
No, not ashamed. Why would I be ashamed of it? Like, because I'm always being told no. I want to do it. Like, it's not a crime. Like, I'm not doing anything bad going on to this and looking at these markers and stuff. Yeah, okay, it's a crime if I go and buy a gun. It's a crime if I go take that gun and shoot someone. But what's the harm in looking at it? We look at people using guns on films the whole time. We look at like pornography and stuff like that on like surface web like the whole time. So what's the difference? Why am I committing a crime if I go on to that? No, I'm not ashamed at all of going on it. We kind of get our eyes open to how cruel the world is.